with you, between the Viper and Yellow, game number 3. And I'm really looking forward to this set because up to the north of the map in the, or northwest I suppose, in the blue we have the Viper himself playing as the Vikings here, and down to the sort of west, east of the map. I really should learn my east and west. We have Yellow, aka Say My Name, playing as the Vikings as well. It's currently 2-0 to the Viper. He's played very well this series, and he has just called a restart on this map a moment ago. Not sure why, couldn't really figure it out, couldn't see his point of view at the end, but it seems like he's off to a solid start here anyway. Got his sheep really quickly, and to be honest with you, his map looks pretty decent. He's got a very good wood line here on the back, and he might be happy with that. His gold actually pretty far over on this left side, but not really going to be too much of a problem. So, like I was saying earlier on, Vikings here, not surprising really, though I would have liked to see the Viper pick the Huns or something, just as a little bit of a change, just to break the meta a little bit, I guess, on this map. But Team Islands is one of those better water maps, isn't it? I mean, how many landings have we seen on Team Islands so far this tournament? And be honest, guys, how many have we seen? It's gotta be like 9 times out of 10 we see a landing on this map. In fact, we've seen Tato take down Riot on this map by landing. In fact, if you watch the community games that I did the other day, you saw just how good a landing could be when I played a 1v1 and I won the water conclusively and then lost the game because I couldn't hold off the landing because I'm a massive noob. But yeah, I mean, landings on this map are common, and they're a lot of fun to see. And in fact, I think one of the best games of all time that I've ever seen was where Spring did a fantastic landing on this map, and I believe I put that on YouTube as well. Really, really entertaining game, and one of the best water maps there is, to be honest with you guys. Much better than the Baltics and the Crater Lakes and the Mediterraneans and the things like that. So anyway, Yellow, call a re, Yellow, call a re. You've lost your boar, and you're not going to be able to, oh man, you could end up losing his scout here. Oh, Yellow is just, call a re, dude. It's your time to call a restart this time. Yeah, come on, what? He's not going to call a re? He just doesn't care. Okay, fine. Yellow there, just losing his scout to the boar. Messy stuff. And that means now his boar is really delayed. Look at Viper's TC. That boar is already nearly at half food. Yellow now having to send a villager to go get it. This villager gonna take downhill damage on this hill. Bosh! Down to 2 HP. And if he loses this, it's too late. He's already missed his opportunity to call a restart. And what are you doing, Yellow? What are you doing? A scout and a villager down to a single boar. I don't even think Viper needs to play this game anymore. I think nature is gonna finish Yellow off at this point in time. What is he actually doing? I have no idea. But that's basically going to be Viper's early game lead now, because, of course, Viper's going to be up to the fuel age faster. He's already got his second boar under the TC. Yellow barely even gone to get his second. I mean, he's barely even got his first. And Viper here, of course, with all that additional food, looking at the food graph, you'll see Viper's ahead. He's going to be going up to the feudal age much faster, and I don't expect to see this from Yellow. He is a top player. He should not be making these mistakes. And when he lost his scout, that's an indicator at that point that, hey, I should probably call a restart. My boar's going to be super late. And on a water map like this, it is so important. It is paramount that you get to the feudal age in a good time. And if you spend 2 minutes fucking around trying to get your boar into your TC, you're not going to win the game, are you? So Viper here, going to be up to the feudal age now. In just a second's time, he needs another 16 food. There it is, 3 food remaining. He'll drop the villagers into the TC. He's up. Yellow, meanwhile, doing loom. Nowhere near at this point. And that difference in feudal time is going to mean Viper will get his galleys faster. He's going to take down the fishing ships a lot faster. And that's no good. That is no good. Yellow, I don't know. Maybe he feels like, maybe he thought he had only 4 minutes to call a restart. Maybe he didn't think about the fact that this tournament has a 5-minute restart rule, whereas a lot of other tournaments have a 4-minute restart rule. But yeah, that's just disappointing from Yellow here. And Viper with a very solid feudal age advantage, and I think Yellow at this stage is just, man. He's already dead in the water, quite literally. He is going to be dead in the water in just a moment's time. Viper's scouting here with his fishing ship, looking for Yellow's docks. Of course, he's going to find them, and as usual, the front dock on Team Islands. That's how it's done. And Viper here, even Xing Yellow's. Wow, Viper even Xing Yellow's fishing ships, saying, "Hey, they're idle, bro." He's even helping his teammate, his ally. I mean, what? He's even helping his opponent at this stage. Oh my god, I just put the music on. How did I manage that? I must have pressed some kind of hotkey that I didn't know existed. But yes, Viper at this point, 2 docks, 2 galleys on the way out. Yellow isn't even feudal yet, and by the time he reaches feudal, these galleys are already going to be wreaking havoc on these fishing ships. And yeah, this is going to be a really, really fast game, to say the least. So there's the feudal age for Yellow. There's the 2 galleys from Viper. There's a transport ship. He wants to end this fast. And, you know, if you win the water, you've not necessarily won the game. So Viper's not going to waste any time. He's going to go ahead and, whoa, he's going straight. Okay, I thought he was just going to go straight to try and deny the dock, in fact. But no, he'll go straight ahead and take these fishing ships down, or at least run Yellow away from the ships. And that's going to really hurt him. But yeah, I think Viper just wants to finish fast. Transport ship coming out. He's not even going to give Yellow the opportunity to land here. And that's exactly what he needs. Viper, though, going to have to keep that ship out of sight, because Yellow could scout that with his fishing ship here. So he's running away along the shoreline, keeping that ship out of sight. But there's the barracks. There's the scout, the 3 villagers. As soon as that fishing ship's dead, Viper will double back on himself. And he'll come back now and he'll load up. He'll drop across, he'll build an archery range, and then from there, he'll probably end up taking the game, as he has already done twice this set. So Yellow now building up his 4th dock, perhaps going to try and retake the water a little bit, and that in fact would be a mistake. Viper, of course, still going to make a few galleys himself. He's still going to make 3 galleys at a time. Going to be perhaps struggling to keep up with production versus Yellow, who's going to have the 4th dock. But since Yellow's got the 4th dock, he's certainly not going to have the wood for a barracks. He's certainly not going to have the means here to defend from this aggression, and I'm pretty sure he didn't see Viper's scout there as well, so he's wide open to this. The villagers on the woodline going to be very exposed, and Viper here just looking confident, looking comfortable, and maybe I should do this. Maybe I should X Viper's villager, because it's idle, bro. That's just so BM from Viper there, so BM. Second archery range coming up, of course, and Viper here, archers on the way out. He's going to hit that gold first, probably, and then he'll move along and take the wood out. He doesn't want to be spotted out yet. Yellow, meanwhile, he's biding his time. He's building galleys inside of this dock, but it's already over at this point, in my opinion. Viper here towering that gold out of sight, and with the archers coming up and Yellow not even having a barracks at this point, he's not going to be expecting this landing at all, and Viper's just too strong here. Viper is just too strong, and you know, Yellow's performance this tournament has been lacking. He's been losing games where he really shouldn't. In fact, he lost to MBL, which probably caught a few people by surprise, and you know, it's just, I don't know what's happened to Yellow recently, but he will feel something here. He'll feel some kind of relief as he starts taking down a bunch of Viper's galleys in the middle of the map. But that's just not enough, because on the gold here, villagers running for their lives, Vipers with fletching coming in, and Yellow now with the barracks coming up, but it's just too slow. One villager. Why are you building it with 1 villager? This is an emergency, Yellow. This is like, you need to hurry. You need to get your barracks up fast, because otherwise it's not going to go up at all, as Viper comes in with his archers and just denies it. It's not going to happen. So now Yellow is just, again, caught with his pants down, and I'm just wondering where his, like, thought process is this game, because it doesn't seem to be there. 3 villagers down on the left-hand side. The barracks is just, yeah, now he's rushing it. But he should have built it on the back. Not like where the archers are coming. What is he doing? I have no idea. So yeah, Yellow at least does have the wood at this point to build an archery range of his own and start making some skirms of his own. He could start doing that very soon. The problem for Yellow is, of course, that skirmishes at this point are going to be quite costly to his food economy, which, well, he doesn't have. He's hardly able to keep villagers coming out right now, with only 6 villagers taking berries, and with 2 fishing ships on the water. It's just not enough. He is, however, taking down some docks from Viper, and it seems like Viper doesn't even care. He's like, right, I don't want my docks. I don't need the water at this point. Viper's going to try and win the game from the land, and he's already got the upper hand here. Another couple of villagers going to go down, probably. One villager, at least, surely, is going to fall. Yeah, there you go. I was going to say, she is, like, dodging arrows for her life there. But Yellow did actually manage to wall this off. Viper's transport, though, where is it? He's got it on the way over. So Viper immediately sending his transport around, because as soon as you see a wall, you send your transport there. He's going to keep his archers in place, and as soon as that transport arrives, which it will do very soon, he'll drop the archers around the wall anyway, and that's going to basically give saymyname, Yellow, a false sense of security as he loses another villager over there. Skirms then for Yellow now. Viper probably just needs to go ahead and get padded archer armor at this point. He has got enough resources to do it, but I think he's obviously going to prioritize doing the castle age upgrade because he's got a market and he's really got the resources to go castle. And at that point, if Viper goes castle, it doesn't really matter if Yellow has skirmishers, because Viper's crossbows will be superior to feudal age skirmishers anyway, and Viper then in that situation will still be able to take villagers, take the advantage. Do you think he really needs padded archer armor though at this point, because it's just a safety precaution, I suppose, against the skirms. But the archer's going to get dropped over. Yellow probably aware of that. He's probably got his eye on the ball, and there they go. They will see the archers. The archers, of course, going to run into the fog, bait him away maybe, and give Viper another opportunity to attack with another army elsewhere. He's still making some archers, I believe. Yes. So, as you see, once he gets to the castle age, straight up with crossbow, and he's fine. And this is the beauty of a transport ship as well. Hey, you're in a bit of trouble? Just load up. If you remember to load up, that is. There you go. Viper getting into his transport there, and he's going to basically keep these archers alive as long as he can until he reaches the castle age, at which point crossbow will come in. But I don't know, maybe Yellow feels like he's got a chance here. Maybe he feels like he's got something because he has got fishing ships. He has got 5. He has got full water control. And so maybe he's feeling like, okay, yeah, maybe this is still winnable in this position. And maybe, perhaps it is. But remember, he's playing against the Viper here. And once Viper hits castle and gets crossbow, like I say, it's going to be very difficult for these skirmishers to be a whole lot effective. Anyway, Viper here at the back probably will take down a couple of these scums. He's got his scout in here as well, which is certainly going to help. He's got the hill advantage, which is going to help, and Yellow just can't seem to find anything. Even with the counter units, he only manages to kill 1 archer, losing 4 skirmishers. How is that even possible? Viper is a magician. I just do not understand it, to be honest with you. Villagers here in the firing line once again, and that scout from Viper just obviously baiting him away. He's going to finish this villager off, maybe taking the hill advantage here. Will he get it? No, but the archers might clean her up. Just 2 HP. Surely she dies. Yes, she does. And Viper up to the castle age. Crossbow coming in. Bodkin arrow coming in. And on the water, doesn't care. Does not care one bit. Siege workshop on the front, and since the Viper here is up to the castle age, he's going to start making some mangonels, and Yellow, until he gets castle, he has no way to deal with mangonels. He has absolutely nothing. Well, rams, okay, well, either way, whatever floats your boat. Yellow there, calling GG, goodbye, I will never see you again. I think Yellow's going to banish himself off the face of the earth after that set of games. He just feels like he is dead in the water, unable to hold his own against the might of the Viper there, and Viper gonna take the win. Is it a surprise to us here? Probably not, as Viper goes 3-0 and takes a very convincing victory, a very simple, straightforward victory from VNS Yellow. Yeah, well played, expected result, I guess, and I'm certainly looking forward to seeing Viper face up against the more challenging opponents in this event, such as Riot and Mr. Yo. I think he actually played against Mr. Yo already. No, he's not played against Mr. Yo yet. So it'll be interesting. Just Yellow really not playing a good game at all. And that's rather sad because I really have expected more from Yellow. He has been a great player in the past. He has been a legitimate challenger to the Viper. But obviously, it's just not there. It's just not there at the moment. The magic isn't happening for Yellow. As much as he seems to try, he just cannot make it work. So there you go, G to the G, 3-0 for the Viper in that series. Very quick games, very well played. I must thank you all very much for for tuning in. So bets are ended.